All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Beers by the Ivy. We're talking Indy 500 betting today. I'm going to tell you who I think can win, who's going to finish in the top 10, who to not bet on. I'm not necessarily like a betting person. Like I don't know like spreads, odds, and all that thing. But you can probably know that if you're watching this episode. So take the information I give you, maybe use it, maybe don't. I don't know. Use your own discernment. But here's the people I like. I think to win at the Indianapolis 500 takes a certain type of mentality, and that mentality is a fierce competitor. That mentality is someone willing to hit the wall to win, literally, and someone obviously who has the engine, the car, and the team behind them, and the strategy behind them to win. It's not an easy race. It's actually an impossible race to win, and some greats haven't won, and some greats really have only won once, and winning once at Indy is good enough, literally. It's not a thing that you need to win multiple times. If you win once, you're pretty much, it's the green jacket of racing, right? So I'm going to walk through. Obviously, I grew up in Indianapolis. I know a lot about IndyCar, been in the track a bunch, and watch it as much as I can. I actually mainly listen to it on the radio, my main form of entertainment for IndyCar. I just love the radio broadcast, and I tell everyone, check it out. 107.5, The Fan, Indianapolis. You can Google that. You can get it. Sirius XM, IndyCar Radio, you can get it. But definitely check out the radio audio for the race this upcoming Sunday. All right, Beers by the Ivy, sponsor, Sports World Chicago. Beers by the Ivy, yeah, we are a Cubs podcast, but I also talk about pretty much everything in sports. I really get into the nitty-gritty of college football as well. But if you're a Cubs fan, you want to get some merch, my hats are also going in there, Sports World Chicago, promo code Beers by the Ivy. So that's really cool. I'm honored to have them as a sponsor. They're literally one of my favorite stores on planet Earth, and they're directly across the street from Wrigley. Like, you can see Wrigley out their window. Like, it's literally across the street. So, yeah, Sportsbook Chicago, Blue Awnings, check them out. Tell them I sent you. Had a guy run in there and say, Beers by the Ivy. And then he said to, like, one of the owners. And then the owner emailed me. He goes, wow, your stuff's really coming on. Like, people are coming up to me and saying, Beers by the Ivy. So, yeah, do that. That'd be incredible. All right. Also, links below. Sorry, I got so much intros. Links below. Check it out. I got a free sticker link that you can sign up for. I got a Cubs raffle ticket thing that you can sign up for. So that's in the link below, right below the Sports World Chicago promo code. You'll see my links. You can go there and check it out. All right. I'm getting a bunch of texts early in the morning. I got to go to work, but I figured let's roll through this real quick. I'm going to go top to bottom. I'm going to tell you what's going on. Robert Schwartzman, rookie, took the pole. Almost unheard of for a rookie to take the pole. Pole position means you start in the first spot in the front row. I give zero chance of winning. Would not bet on. I don't trust a rookie ever at the Indianapolis 500. It's such a difficult track, and it's such a mind-bending. It takes so much mental stamina to win at this track. I would never bet on a rookie. Period. That's it. Takuma Sato, two-time Indianapolis 500 winner. Obviously one of the best drivers of his entire generation. Little fun fact, he's never lost an Indy 500 when he's starting on the front two rows. So he's 2 for 2 when he starts in the front two rows, and this year he's starting first row, second position. He's an easy guy to bet on. I would, if you bet on him, I would have no problem with that as your betting counsel. No, just kidding. But in all seriousness, he's a good guy. Look for him to win. Look for him to be finished in the top 10 for sure. Takuma Sato, competitor. Pato O'Ward. A lot of people like Pato O'Ward. He's got a great name to him. Solid, could win. Would not bet on him winning. I just don't feel like he has, what is he, McLaren, right? I don't feel like he's got the, I just feel like he doesn't have it to win. So that's just my opinion. Sorry to dog him, but he's great on other courses. I just don't think he's going to win this year's Indianapolis 500. Scott Dixon has led the most laps in Indy 500 history, but he's only won one time. He's essentially shot himself in the foot at least twice. That could have, won the Indianapolis 500. So he could have been a third-time winner, but no, only a one-time winner. Great driver. Seems to have a really hot wife. I mean, you got to factor that in, right? The guy knows what he's doing in life. So, yeah, could win. Definitely top 10 guy. We'll see what happens, as long as he doesn't shoot himself in the foot. Felix Rosenqvist. Sponsor is the band Creed this year. What does that mean? That means the top 10 finished. Is he going to win the race? Absolutely not. But, yeah, we're rooting for him. Top 10 finish, the band Creed. Everyone blessed. The arms wide open this year for Felix Rosenquist. Great name, too. Felix Rosenquist. All right. Row 2, Alex Palou, the golden boy, the best driver, the guy who wins the most races, the guy who's the best on the road courses, has never won on an oval. But he is the golden boy right now of racing IndyCar. He's the guy who's like, oh, he may go to Formula One, blah, blah, blah. He's a superstar, wins all the races. He's never won at Indy. Can he win? Absolutely. Are people going to be betting on him to win? Absolutely. It's kind of like Rory McIlroy finally winning the Masters. You're like, it's got to happen, right? There's no way it can't not happen. It'll eventually happen. Could be this year. Bet on him. But you're probably not going to get that good odds. David Malukas, 0 chance of winning. Team hasn't won since 1999. Christian Lundgaard, never won an oval. 0 chance of winning. Marcus Ericsson, won in 2022. Had a terrible run last year. Got outcompeted 2 years ago against Joseph Newgarden in the final lap. I expect Ericsson to have a good race. But that being said, I don't have him anywhere noted as where he's going to finish. I want to bet on Scott McLaughlin. I don't know where really to go with this one. Team Penske has one of the best cars. I just feel like doesn't have the stones to win. I know someone that actually knows him personally. I think he's more a Robin, not a Batman. I think this is a Batman race. Not to be mean on him, but that's just how I feel. That being said, I mean, great guy. From all accounts from what I know, and if you bet on him, he's Team Penske, and starting row 4, so there you go. No, I wouldn't bet on him personally, no offense though. Connor Daly, hometown kid, Knowlesville, Indiana, which is roughly 45 minutes away from the track, because you got to go through all the traffic, around 465. Nonetheless though, Connor Daly, competitor, I think everyone wants him to win. Will he win? No. But he will finish in the top 10. So there you go. His top 10 finish there. Alexander Rossi, 2016. This guy's got guts. This guy actually won as a rookie, which is impossible. But the way he won was that all the lead guys. I can't talk. It's so early in the morning. It's not even early in the morning. It's just like I'm normally not talking this early in the morning. What time is it? Let me check to make sure I didn't get a work meeting just sprung up on me. You know how that is. Okay, I got a couple more minutes. All right, I'll get back to it. Yeah, Alexander Rossi, he won because all the lead guys pitted, and he literally decided my car's either going to run out of gas or I'm going to win the Indianapolis 500. And then he ran out of gas, I believe, right before turn 4, and he cruised going 60 miles per hour over the finish line, and his car like literally ran out of gas on his victory lap. Like it ran out of gas before, but it literally stopped on his victory lap, and they had to go get him. So that is an absolute ballsy, greatest finish, in my opinion, in Indianapolis 500 history. I love people who outsmart the system. I love people that go for it. Alexander Rossi, if you won again, I think that would solidify his career into how good of a driver he actually is. So I'm a big Alexander Rossi fan, and is he? Whew, it's so hard. It's so hard to bet on him to win, but he's got the stones to win. So there you go. I'll give you that. Top 10 finish, I don't know. He's either going to win or not finish the top 10. How about that? But yeah, why not? Why not bet on him? The guy's got stones. You got stones, you're good. Cliff Simpson, I don't know him. 0 chance. Ed Carpenter, way too old. Also owns a team. Like, I don't know why he's still out there. It's like, Fred Couples in golf. Like, he's just still playing the Masters, playing good, plays one really good round on a Thursday, and then just, shoots +4 the rest of the week. Shout out Fred Couples, though. Centuno Ferrucci. This guy's hair's on absolute fire. Never finished outside the top 10. I think that's 3 races in a row. Look for this guy to win. Centuno Ferrucci. This guy's a competitor. Love this guy when they call the broadcast. Not scared to freaking put his car on the wall. I'll tell you that right now. Absolute fire cannon. Centuno Ferrucci. Look for him. Top 10. Guaranteed. Delvin DeFranco, that's a wrong pronunciation, but who cares? I have 0 chance of winning. I may eat my words on that. Stingray Robb, what a name. 0 chance of winning. Doesn't have the mentality to win. Not a good enough car to win. Christian Rasmussen. There it is. It's Beers by the Ivy. I don't plan on saying anyone's name ever right. Zero chance of winning. Crashed twice in practice. Somehow his team got his car back to start in the 6th row. Kyle Larson, let's get into it. I don't think he has enough commitment to win. All right? Like, you can't do NASCAR and jump over to IndyCar and expect to win. It just doesn't work. There's like 2 people maybe ever. Yeah, Kyle Larson can drive everything on planet Earth, but can he drive IndyCar better than everyone else on a Sunday at the most competitive day of the IndyCar circuit? On the hardest track in the IndyCar circuit? The answer is no. And if it rains, he's immediately going to NASCAR anyway, so he won't even race. So a lot of people could get upset by that, but hey, I got him 0 chance of winning. Probably hitting the wall to make it worse. Lewis Foster, 0 chance, rookie. Cameron Lott, 0 chance, 4th start, 0 chance. Helio Castroneves, one of the greatest IndyCar drivers of all time. Absolute fire cannon, fire rocket. Everyone loves Helio. Just an impressive career, to say the least. 4-time winner of the Indianapolis 500, which is the record, tied for the record. Could he win? You never know. You never know. It's one of those, either he's going to win or he's just going to be at the end, the back of the pack. Not the greatest car, most likely, row 8, but just decent. But if he does win, he breaks history and he's the only 5-time winner. If he does win, I won't cry, but I'll definitely be emotionally happy. Kyle Kirkwood, 0 chance. Noah Siegel, 0 chance. Come on now. Ryan Hunter Ray, 0 chance, though he's got a great name. You'll definitely hear him on the broadcast. Could be up in the top 10. Jack Harvey, 0 chance. Courtney Herta, I just don't think he's alpha enough. Is he a great driver? Yes, he's a great driver. Just do not think he's alpha enough to win. He had a crash in practice. His team pretty much rebuilt the car. He still finished, or still qualified, which is really impressive. Row 9, which is obviously the back of the pack, but Colton Herta, could he get up to top 10? Would not be surprised. Could be a good line. Could be a good money line, as the kids say. Look out for that. I think we'll definitely finish in the top 15, though. All right, that's my bet. We'll finish in the top 15. Graham Rahal, 0 chance. Always the back of the pack. Marco Andretti, 0 chance. Just does not have the firepower as a driver. This is the last name, but does not have the firepower. Marcus Armstrong, 0 chance. Rinus Vike. 0 chance. 0 chance. But great name. Could be up there. Top 15 potential. Okay, here we go. Joseph Newgarden, back-to-back champion. He is the best driver on this track. Currently, maybe him and Scott Dixon are consistently the best drivers on this track. I liked him to finish in the top 5. Penske got caught for cheating. They had a modification to a safety equipment in the back of the car. You don't want to do that, obviously, for safety, but it could make you faster, which is obviously cheating. It's kind of weird because Penske is the big dog in the Indy car series. He owns the track, and he's the million really, really rich guy. And, yeah. Justin Newgarden definitely will finish in top 5. If he wins the race, I would not be shocked. Back-to-back champion. But it's going to be really hard coming from the second to last position. But that being said, I think he will definitely have the car to do it. And I think he'll get his ass up there, and he will compete for a top 5 finish, I believe. Will Power, Penske also got caught for cheating. Give me a top 15 finish. Will Power won in 2018. Great driver in all circuits. Great driver at the Indy 500. Always a competitor. Usually has really good time trials. Usually finishes in the top 2 rows about every year. I really like him. But that being said, I don't think he's Joseph Newgarden level of competition or competitor. I think Joseph Newgarden is the alpha of the alpha in this race and in this personality contest of judging drivers. I don't think Will Power is that, so I think he will finish in the top 15. He's starting in the very last position. I think he definitely will finish, though, in the top 15. All right, guys, that's been it. Beers by the Ivy, we're out. Just to kind of recap maybe who I like. I like Newgarden, top 5 finish. I like Ferrucci, top 10 finish. I like Connor Daly, top 10 finish. I like Alex Palou, top 5 finish. Scott Dixon, potentially guy to win the race if he doesn't shoot himself in the foot. Hard guy to bet on. Takuma Sato, never lost, starting the top 2 rows. 2-time champion. I like him a lot for a top 10 finish. One of those guys will win the race. Okay? All right, guys. I got to go to my real job. We'll see you later. Appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. We'll talk soon. Thanks, guys. Peace.